Welcome to the Austin LGBT Chamber of Commerce podcast. I'm Tina Cannon, your host and CEO of the Chamber. On today's pod, we're going to talk local business news, headlines this week, first look at the design of the new Austin Convention Center, and then small businesses' deadlines just keep moving. What you need to know, South by Southwest is here. We'll tell you what you need to know. Be right back. What's going on, world?
Amy's already laughing at you,
Oh, my
and
Lord.
we're not even 2 seconds into the pod.
What is going on over there? What are you cracking up at?
I could have sworn you said podcast.
What if I did?
Austin LGBT Chamber Podcast. I could have sworn. I can't wait to hear
I don't
it.
even think I say pod. It's like it's written on the paper, podcast, and I think I always just say pod.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I was dying. Oh,
Suffering succotash.
that's right.
Yeah. So, Amy, Colton, and Fiona, welcome.
Hello.
Hey, thanks. Hi.
Howdy, y'all. What's the gorgeous weather?
It is.
Oh man.
Change of mindset.
Yeah, all the ducks went home.
Oh my gosh! I
Yes.
put all my winter clothes
It's hot.
out in the closet, so it better be done. It's gone.
On the drive-in to work, nobody was at work. The east side was just the sidewalks were littered with people.
Everybody's
Like,
just
everyone-
out. Yeah.
I can't come in today.
Yes. Hopefully they're working from, coffee shops near you and I popped downstairs because I was just needed kind of a change of venue. So I went downstairs to the little coffee place and worked.
Zilker patio was packed.
Yeah?
Ram-packed.
Good.
Yeah.
Good weather is good economic development. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
It is. I went for a little walk at lunch. It was cute. Well, to pick up my lunch.
It's cute. It's cute. Oh, but hopefully everybody's got some good things for the weekend. I know we got South by stuff happening.
Yeah, I'm going down to San Antonio.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, I'm going to visit some friends.
It's a good time in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Good food.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, Tex-Mex, of course, on Saturday night.
Yeah.
Then some kind of brunch on Sunday. Then home for the Oscars Friday
Oh.
night.
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
I mean Sunday night. Oscars.
Are you watching
Yes.
the Oscars?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I need to see if Ariana Grande or Cynthia Erivo win something for Wicked. I know for sure they will in part 2.
Yeah, I hope
I just
so.
feel it.
Yeah.
I should watch it before
haven't
then.
seen it. Yeah. I can't believe I haven't seen it.
No, we're going to make
Aren't
them,
you
aren't we, Colton?
surprised?
Considering I've seen it more than 20 times, yes.
I have seen it live probably 5 times on stage. So I don't know what
So
my
what's
problem
holding
is.
you back exactly?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go see it with Colton in theaters, and then that didn't happen. And now
Yeah, you left the state.
I did it. Yeah.
I think we need a staff outing.
it
It needs
got
to be
away
a
from
team
me.
retreat.
To see Wicked?
And we need to take Tina as
No.
well to see Wicked. Yeah.
No.
Don't take your
Guaranteed.
eyelids open.
Educational.
Guarantee that's not happening.
It's all about politics. It's
What?
politics.
She hasn't even seen, but I'm a cheerleader.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that one is.
Oh my hell!
Sorry.
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Have you seen that?
Haven't seen it.
Oh my!
I've heard of that one.
Goodbye,
Yay!
I've seen, but I'm a cheerleader, but not that one.
Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Oh,
Yeah,
you
I've
would
never
love
seen
it.
that one.
I've seen like every Dateline episode. Does that count for anything?
No,
Damn it.
definitely not. It's like
Yeah, it
I've
makes you
seen every
frightening.
60 minutes. Congratulations.
Murder, death, kill.
Ah.
60 minutes with a tick, 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 tick. Get a fucking little digital clock. Like, I don't understand. Who's got a tick, 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 tick.
Baba Wawa. I am Baba Wawa.
Oh my God. That SNL of her was still kills me. If you haven't watched the SNL 50 special, it was really good. The
I
music's
haven't
side of
watched.
it.
I
I've
love
just
the
seen
music
loads,
one.
Yeah, I've seen loads of clips, but I haven't seen it like start to finish.
It's good. They revive a lot of their old clips. So fun. A little definitely dating, like age wise. I saw a lot of comments on the socials about it being a boomer special.
Are we sure about that?
I mean, I understood it all.
I watched a little bit of it.
It's a
And
little boomery.
yeah.
Boomery or Gen Xer?
Exy technically.
I would say Gen Xer, but I think it's great. I mean, wasn't Bill Oh God, I'm having a brain fart.
Murray.
Yeah, wasn't he on it
Oh
again?
yeah, he was like Weekend
did.
at Bernie's.
God,
He did the
everybody
weekend
was on
He
it.
did the weekend update, didn't he? Oh, I love that. Oh,
Yeah, they
what
had
a guy.
It
He's
was
coming
great.
to Austin.
He has a company here in Austin.
Well, he's coming to do a stand-up. bit.
He can stand up. That's impressive. He looked like
He's not that old.
he looked pickled.
Well, sometimes I feel like a pickle in vinegar.
Not
so, you know,
pickled.
I don't blame him with everything going on in the world today.
Careful before the DEI consultant in me comes out on the comments.
I like pickles.
Ages.
I love pickles. What did I say? HR?
HR.
Yes. How can I help you?
Yes. Oh, boy. I'm going to be dragged out of here by my ears one of these days.
Let's take a look at some headlines. The first images or conceptual drawings of the new Austin Convention Center redevelopment are out. You can see them at the Austin Business Journal, but the current convention center is set to close in April, just after South by, to be torn down and make way for a larger facility. Should be open by 2029. The convention center will be about 70% larger than its current facility. Redevelopment costs around $1.6 billion that are paid through hotel occupancy tax and convention center revenue. But the idea is that it's long overdue. We've been trying to get the convention center rebuilt to keep us competitive with other markets for convention business that keeps heads in beds and keeps our downtown and other areas popping for my favorite kind of economic development. Drop
Tourism.
in. Yeah, drop your money and go.
Oh,
It's my favorite kind of economic development.
got it.
Yeah. Doesn't
Money that
cost us
stays
anything.
and people leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Good
got
stuff.
you.
Does that mean we can stop going to Orlando and Las Vegas for all of the queer conferences? And
Yeah, that's why they go.
That'd be
Well, that
great.
and they give a lot of
Well-
incentives.
Yeah, they should come here. We're going to have the space.
Yeah.
We are going to have the space. It's going to be really nice. But I took a look at drawings. You go to ABJ they have illustrations of all the
The
what's
renderings
expected.
look beautiful. So many windows.
very open. It's
Yeah.
very like connecting
Wow.
with the community, open space, ground floor, walkable to all sides of it. Whereas right now it's kind of like just one entrance on one side.
Yeah.
And it's very prison-y looking.
Yeah.
I thought it was
yeah,
going
this
to
is
be
very
much
cool.
taller.
I was expecting it to be taller too, but maybe that means they're going a little further
Underground.
underground. But I'm excited to see the Waterloo Greenway.
The connectivity right there, yeah.
Yeah, right now it still kind of has a George R. Brown feel.
I don't know what you're saying, old man.
Who he?
George R. Brown Convention Center in Houston.
In Houston.
Oh.
It's
You think?
massive.
Yeah.
Like,
But this looks prettier, no?
oh yeah, it looks way better.
Yeah.
It doesn't even really look like a convention center. It looks like a library.
Kind of feeds off the
Yeah.
similar design of our library
Yeah.
and our
Yeah.
city hall.
I hope
Larger.
I hope it's super accessible for people.
Are those
using wheels.
LVLs
Oh, yeah.
at the top that I'm looking at?
Well, I do see some rainbow artwork.
You can't. That's not a touch screen. You
Yay.
can't. Can you make that bigger?
And for those of you listening, yeah, go to ABJ. You can see what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're currently looking on Colton's screen
Yes.
and trying to make it
It's
big.
gorge.
It's long overdue. Unfortunately, we waited so long. The original plan was for us to expand westward, where the old Fogo de Chao was, and
Oh yeah, it's like a
Those-
oyster bar now.
And rail yard apartments
Blue
or
something?
whatever
Blue
that is.
something. Yeah. And we waited. Because the city council back then, it's a completely different city council now, just kept saying no, 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 sticking their fingers in their ear, and then the market was like, fine, we'll sell to people who want to build restaurants or whatever that's down there. So we lost the chance to bid for those. So unfortunately, we have to go down and up.
That's okay. It's still not near as tall as some of the buildings down here. So.
Do we know how it affects all the bars on Red River, like further down? Is it good for their business?
It's going
Is
to be
it
a little
okay?
rough until 2029. The upside is that we'll still have all of the available conference space inside the Hilton, the Marriott, the JW, all of those kind of surrounding hotels are going to maximize their bookings because there's going to be nowhere else to book things.
I think they'll still be okay
Oh yeah,
because of all the music-y stuff and
yeah. We'll still have a similar number of occupancy
Christine
rates
the drag queen.
going, and they've already booked out during this time. So we know that we're going to have some pretty decent hotel occupancy. And we just did the recent TPID, which is a whole nother layer of ways to make sure that our hoteliers and our downtown folks are in good shape during the construction that hopefully will be done in time for the 2029 South by Southwest festival season, or what they call the festival season. But we know what everybody means, South by Southwest.
Right.
Spring festival.
Oh, wow.
Small businesses are facing another deadline as the court lifts an injunction on ownership reporting rule. ABJ has a full link for all of this, but if you recall, we talked about it on another podcast. There was a requirement for small businesses to report their ownership information to the Treasury Department. But in the latest twist in an ongoing battle, last week, U.S. District Court lifted a temporary injunction on the enforcement of the Corporate Transparency Act, which mandates that small businesses report ownership and other pertinent information as part of the agency's. It's really around money laundering and kind of supposedly circumventing money laundering. But we remember we were supposed to file by like the end of January, and then there was this, no, you don't have to. And then there was like, oh, shit, yeah, you really do.
Yeah, do it now.
Yeah, so now you have got a little bit more time. Plus, right, the federal government's just a fucking fuck show right now.
I mean, is
so-
anyone going to pay?
Yeah.
Wow.
As an employee,
This is a family program.
I mean, who knows if there's going to be anybody at the Treasury left by the time you
Grief.
have to report? Like,
Tell us how you
gosh.
really feel.
There's a button over there somewhere.
I know it.
Yeah. But you have a deadline now of March 21st, assuming the Treasury Department is still in existence by March 21st to report. So, yeah, I ran and did mine for my small business in time for the first deadline.
Yeah.
But, it's really, hopefully they just don't fine our small businesses that maybe are late. But if you're wondering what that is, go to the ABJ. They've got a link where you can go in and report, but it really doesn't take very long.
It's very easy, isn't it? I mean, you just dump in your name and your address and a few
I don't know how
EIN
that
numbers and that's it. And then I don't know.
Like, how do they decide if that's money laundering? I don't understand how they figure that out.
I mean, I did mine for my freelance productions, and then I remember, I've got another LLC. I should probably do it for the second LLC as well. But no, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. But here's hoping that that we have a Treasury Department by March 21st.
Yeah.
But make sure you are in compliance.
Wow.
I'm always compliant.
Aw.
2 snaps for Colton. Wowie.
South by Southwest is near. Public safety road closures and prep for this festival season. The Austin Monitor has a long list of all of the road closures and the dates, things that you need to be aware of. But the city plans to completely close or restrict more than 30 different streets during the South by Southwest Festival next month. As part of safety planning for the event, major economic driver for the area, about $380 to $400 million in economic impact. Also happening because we are Austin at the same time are the Texas Relays, MotoGP, Red Bull Grand Prix down at Coda, Moon Tower Comedy Festival. And I think, honestly, it wasn't on the list here, but I think the rodeo is going at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
As
I
well.
think it usually is.
Austin Road, yeah.
So there's a lot going
MotoGP
on.
is
anyone
huge.
going to work in March? Are we just going to call
No.
work is fun and
Yes.
going to festivals, and that's our jobs.
Yeah, but if you work anywhere or want to go anywhere near 6th Street, Red River, Congress, 9th, Trinity, Rainy Street, Riverside.
Downtown.
Just forget it.
Just like,
come
forget
join
about
us.
it. Walk, ride, transit. If we had rail, you could do rail.
If only.
Find another way to get down here because the street closures are going to be something to deal with.
And activations are already setting up downtown.
I saw
I
that.
saw Lexus setting up right outside of ATP.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've seen some of the murals going up around town too, like the vinyl wraps.
Yeah.
But have they ever, so Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo is happening too.
Mm-hmm.
Has South by ever considered, or have you seen this, like a park and ride? For the rodeo, we used to park at not Alameda Mall, Gulf Point Mall, and you would bus the rest of the way into Houston to keep traffic down.
Yeah, I think most of the South by goers, though, are here in the hotels. So they're here.
I guess that's true.
It's
So
the
they're
local
on, they're
yokels.
on foot.
Yeah, the local yokels who, we kind of know how to get in and around.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's people coming in with their films and
Right.
you get an Airbnb and rent a house, and then you just use pedicabs,
Right.
and that's it.
And, yeah,
not a lot of
pedicabs.
I'm
coaching.
scarred from pedicabs.
What?
Oh
what
my
happened?
hell!
I love
Well,
Did you
we've
fall
already
off?
we've told this on the podcast
Oh.
so many times, but it was when
Sorry, I'm
we-
still a little bit new.
when I had an allergic reaction, had to get to the emergency room. Amy and I get in the
I
I
world's
thought
remember
I
this
slowest
had,
story.
pedicab.
yeah, I thought I had a really brilliant idea, and I was like, oh, because it was ACL during that time. What was it? It was something.
Yeah, because it was October.
There were people everywhere.
Hispanic Chamber Gala.
Yeah. It was
and-
October, yeah.
And there was no Ubers, and the only way to get anywhere was via ambulance
Yeah.
Or pedicab.
or the last pedaling pedicab with no pedal assist. That man easily grew up with Willie Nelson. He had to be 95 years old.
I love
True
pedicabs, but it's like, it reminds me of like when you travel in Europe or anywhere else outside the US and you have to kind of pre-negotiate your travel cost.
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise you'll get there and they're like $80. I'm like, bitch, I went like 6 blocks. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
the pedicab from Rainy Street down to the neighborhood here. We were he was like, yeah, I can do it for $40. I was like, blowing out your rear end, dude. I'll walk. And we froze. We were freezing. We're like, it's so cold tonight.
Oh.
Especially now because they're pedal assist, right? So now I'm
Yeah.
like, before
Yeah,
I was like,
battery.
oh, at least you're, hoofing it. And I
Yeah.
feel bad, but now you're like just pushing a throttle.
I mean, they're kind of terrifying, so it's good to have a few drinks in you because if you look forward, you're like, oh no,
It's when they squeeze between cars and
we're
you're
not gonna fit. We're not gonna fit.
Go around the corner and you fly out. It's reminding me of my very first memory of a pedicab that goes back to 1999.
All right.
You ready? So I was in Bangladesh, Dhaka, Bangladesh, and I was traveling somewhere in a pedicab, and all of a sudden a riot started, because they have random riots in Dhaka quite a lot.
Okay.
And so this pedicab is going through the streets, and of course I'm like this little white woman in the back of a pedicab,
Yeah.
21 years old. We dive into a pharmacy, and the shutters come down, and so the next thing I know, I'm in Dhaka with a bunch of people I don't know during a riot.
Oh my
having
God.
jumped
Locked
off
into a
pedi-
CVS.
Yes.
Wowie.
It clearly it didn't look like a
Yeah,
CVS in Dhaka, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a great memory.
That is
But
insane.
yeah, pedicabs have come a long way in the last 30
Oh, they
odd
sure
years.
have. I love a good pedicab karaoke. When me and Toy last South by, man, we stole the show down here. Didn't even need a badge. All the way from Rainy to 4th Street.
just bebopping along.
Oh, at the top of our lungs. Oh, it was great.
Good stuff. Well, and then let's get to our next section, the fun facts with Fiona. What do you got for us today?
Mhm. Okay, so I really wanted to dive deep into facts and stats and polls. And so if you hadn't seen last week, a new Gallup poll came out and it released that close to 10% of US adults now identify as LGBT or something other than straight. So 1 in 10 US adults. And it's thanks to the bisexuals.
All right. So,
And Gen Z.
yeah, so where's the Duggar family these days? 'Cause, they got some surprising stuff that's going to be going down. How many kids were they up to? 30?
30
lot.
something? Literally, I
Yeah.
think it went like
No, I think it was
insane number.
17. But
Yeah. So 1.8 of them are gay.
Well,
Or
and
queer,
also-
sorry.
and they're all Gen Z, I guess, right? The Duggar kids.
oh no,
mean,
I
yeah.
don't know how far they span.
So 59% of Gen Z in whole, not just queer Gen Z, but 59% of Gen Z identifies as bisexual.
Okay.
I told you, future's very queer.
Yes. Future is queer.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
It's better than it was when I was growing up, and it was just like the golf team. Like that was the
The
extent of us.
the LGPOA tour.
The LGBT. Yeah.
The LGPOA tour.
You recognize each other by
The-
as my friend called it, geographic hair.
The white party out in California every year during the LGPOA tour, which was crazy to me. That what is it? Dinosaur.
I love dinosaurs.
Dinosaur. Oh, come on! It's like the biggest lesbian bash
Yeah.
during a sporting event.
I know. I took a friend of mine with me one year, and she was like, "So, I found out they're actually playing golf here. I'm like, yes, fool. She's like, oh, I thought these were just pool parties. We're just here to hang out. Like,
Is it
an
golf
actual
or
golf
is it,
tournament?
or is it tennis? I can't remember.
It's golf.
It is golf, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's golf.
Oh yeah, it always was the golf team. Good grief. Something about like layered collared shirts really gets you going from the 90s, and a big poofy bang.
We're the softball team where all the straight girls wore those little ribbons in their hair so that we, they were like, I'm straight, I'm straight.
Oh yeah, it was like peeing on it to mark your territory.
That's what the ribbon meant?
Yes.
I don't know. Because, I'm sorry, but every catcher behind the plate, and there's a ribbon in her hair, I'm like, yeah, good luck, sis. Let me know how it goes telling your folks.
Well, I'm sure there are a few cheeky bisexuals involved in all those groups at some point.
Oh, I
too.
have no doubt.
And I just want to give a little plug that March is Bisexual Health Awareness Month. So go to biplusorganizingus.org if you want to find information resources, because our health is really important. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I think those numbers go up, right? As more people become more comfortable with self-identifying.
and not being straight.
Yeah, I mean, I was telling you the other day, like every time, it's still rough for me in my generation to hear the word queer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because right, for us growing up, it was a derogatory term, and it was usually followed by a punch to the face.
Yeah.
Or the game Smear the Queer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, playing gator ball growing up on the playground, it was like Smear the Queer. And it's taken me a long time to come around to it, but here we are.
I forgot about that.
Smear the Queer?
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a
Frickin' queer.
Texas thing too, isn't it?
So you've adopted the term steadily, Tina.
Yeah, it's taken me a while to get there, but yeah, I get it. But I think too, like the younger generation obviously is much more inclusive, and so I think they're more willing to self-report.
I would be curious to see what the breakdown is by generation. Like if you're the L, the G, the B, the T, or the Q.
I can tell you that in another report. Gallup breaks it down. There's a whole
Because like these Gen Zers.
yeah.
Oh, like
I thought y'all were Gen Zers.
excuse me?
Wow. Are they? No.
You're not?
No.
I'm X.
I am
X, right? Yeah.
considered a geriatric millennial.
Yeah, you're right.
And
You've
I'm
got
a regular millennial.
You've got millennial in the middle.
That is a real
That's
thing.
it.
You're acting like you've
Yeah.
never heard this. I am on
That is made up.
it. I swear, I'm a geriatric millennial because I'm on the cusp of Gen X.
Let me
Yeah.
talk louder for you. That is made up.
It's not. I think. No.
No, there's this little slither of people that are between millennials and Gen X's that
Yes.
are kind of like in this little
Because
lost zone.
because of the technology gap.
Yeah.
Because the internet was Bob Dole. Internet wasn't out yet. No cell phones. I grew up that way, and then boom, it was upon us.
So you
And
grew
that's
up
the millennial.
closer to what am I
Because
again?
it's all
X.
about technology breaks, right? So, yeah, I grew up. And plus, my sister's 10 years older than me. I looked like Madonna at the age of 3 in my different colored leg warmers and like eyeshadow up to my eyebrows.
So did Colton.
I wanna put that on a graphic somewhere.
My sister has photos. Her and all her friends
Just like a
would dress
picture of
me
Amy.
up.
I looked like Madonna at the age of 3.
I did. Fingerless gloves made of lace. Like, I was ready to go out to the club. Yeah, so.
I have a quick answer to your question.
Okay.
It's on the Gallup thing poll, so we need to
Okay.
like drop a link somewhere. But basically, Gen Z, it's 23.1% identify as LGBTQ plus.
I knew it.
And then millennials is 14.2, Gen X is 5.1, baby boomers 3, and then silent is 1.8.
'Cause they're all
It's
dead.
Massive
That is insane.
difference. Yeah,
And that
there's
is
probably
crazy.
5 people left in the silent generation.
And
It's huge. Can you see?
That's
directly,
enormous.
directly related to who's comfortable coming out.
Exactly.
Yes.
Like, that is,
Yes,
it's so sad,
I know.
but it is great.
And we'll never know until
That's
at
getting
some
better.
point we actually are counted in the census in a way that's not terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause right now, I mean, they count then if you're married,
Hmm.
but they're not counting total population. So we have no idea.
So that's why we need these polls like Gallup, because they ask individuals. You don't have to prove it in some kind of relationship.
Right.
You can self-identify. But yeah,
You
and more
don't matter if you're not in a relationship, apparently. according to
Apparently
the
not.
U.S. Census. You don't count, literally.
Another one of the psychologically
Ridiculous.
damaging situations to be in. Great.
boy, howdy.
All right, what do you got for us on membership side of it? What do you got?
Yeah, we have 4 new members.
Yay.
Comerica Bank on 35th and Jefferson. Their location has joined. Welcome. I love the name of this company. Lynn Cognito's Murder Mystery Parties.
I'm so ready for that.
I'm excited to sign up for that. Welcome to the Chamber. And then 2 combo, Small Town Big Pride and small nonprofits have joined. Calvary Episcopal Church out of Bastrop and Georgetown Pride has joined the Chamber. So welcome from the far ends of Greater Austin.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I love it. From church to murder, we got you covered.
And everything in between. We're going to reclaim queer schmear. Whatever bagel company is out there, please make a... We're taking back Smear the Queer.
I've never done a murder mystery party.
I haven't either.
I'm
I
game
would
for
love
it.
to.
Can I be the dead person though, so I can watch everybody else?
What?
Yeah, like if you're
Is
the
that,
one
I don't know that's how they go.
Yeah, if you're the designated dead person, then you're not really involved in the solving of the puzzle.
I assume this is like a game of Clue
Yeah,
over dinner, right?
I think you are in the game, and then
Yeah.
at some
Like,
point
yeah.
you're removed
Yes.
because you die.
No way.
Right?
I
Yeah, I
don't
think
know.
so.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, we're gonna find out because we're gonna figure out a way
But
to host
somebody-
a chamber murder mystery thingy.
Oh, this is fantastic. But somebody at the party is like the murderer,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And do they know that the murderer? I don't know.
And how?
Yeah, I
how'd
mean,
they
I
do
think
it?
They do.
I've had friends go to one, and like they were asking me for outfit suggestions. So like it tells you what to wear,
Tyvek suit,
like
duh.
what to act like.
Oh, like your character.
Yeah, like your yeah. So it's
Oh.
like wear some glasses that are whatever. Like,
So don't bring
Suit
duct
jacket.
tape and a roll of Visqueen is what I'm hearing.
Also, I think we should go through Walmart one day and just have all of our murder, death, kill like kit.
Yeah, I'm
Just
down
see,
for
like,
this. Some
how many
zip
cops
ties,
follow
some
us back to the
Visqueen, a tarp, a shovel, some duct tape, rubber gloves, Tyvek soup, goggles,
Zip ties,
new saw blades.
a go phone.
Who else watched Dexter?
Imagine all just to sit right when you open our storage unit door. So that
I was going to say, can we store
my
it next to the
hell.
glass window right there? Can we have it in the glass window?
I'm gonna need to rent someone's creepy van for this as well. Just have like some blood spattered on the bumper.
Oh my lord! Well, but nonetheless, welcome to the Chamber newbies. You can check out our website for a full list of Chamber members. As you are looking for services or retail, be sure to check out the membership directory. Colton, what you got on the haps for events?
we have a luncheon next week. You can register now to secure your seat for the luncheon. We will be at Hampton Inn and Home 2 Suites, Austin East, on Wednesday, March 5th with Rachel Smith from Pride Sauce.
Yay! Beautiful hotel.
Yes, and brand new, right?
Brand new combo building. So it's like two like subsect brands of the Hilton umbrella.
It's a buy building.
It's a buy building. It's the B.
It's the B.
I don't know.
I like it.
But yeah, you can actually see how one hotel stops and then the next starts by the color of the carpet.
Okay.
It's very trendy. It's beautiful.
It was really cute. Alfred's Catering will be catering our lunch that day.
Yes, we love him.
Yeah. So register now. Seats are filling up quickly.
Yep, parking is covered too. So park in the parking garage when you get there. Thank you, Candace, over at Hampton Inn Home 2 for hooking it up.
Love that.
And then that same week, we will have the 12th annual Big Queer Kickoff Party at Rain on 4th. This is an official South by Southwest event. The next morning, we have another official South by Southwest event, which will be a discussion on the power of intersectional queer storytelling at Gina's on Congress. Fiona, do you want to add anything about South by events?
I'm really excited about all of the things, obviously, but the panel is going to be amazing. We have a fabulous lineup of panelists, including a dear friend of mine, Sav Rogers, who's founded the Transgender Film Centre. And Sav is being awarded by South by Southwest as well. And he has this amazing film called Chasing Amy that Amy would like.
I love Chasing Amy, Ben Affleck, and who else was in that movie? What was her name?
The person that played Chasing Amy.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
No idea.
I can't. Yeah, so I'm dreadful. I'm a
I'm
filmmaker
shooketh.
and I don't know these things.
Yeah, it's
but
fine.
anyway, but watch. Another thing would be like watch Chasing Amy. It's a really cool film, and Sav will be at our panel along with other terrific panelists. And so please join us.
I love it.
I love that it's at Gina's too.
Me too. And Gina's will have pastries for sale during the panel.
Pastries and coffees. The panel's at 10 a.m. and then Gina's opens up for brunch at 11. So you could do the panel and then you could stay and have brunch afterwards.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we also, if you're in town for South by Southwest and happen to be listening to this podcast, visit our directory and support a local LGBTQ owned or allied business. We also have a health and wellness committee meeting on March 12th. That is virtual. You can also join us at the Capitol on March 25th. The registration is now open for the Texas LGBTQ plus Chambers of Commerce Day at the Capitol. Join representatives from Austin, North Texas, Houston, and San Antonio LGBTQ chambers for a day of advocacy. Thank you to our sponsors for that event. We've got Latham & Watkins, South by Southwest, Hampton Inn and Home 2 Suites, Austin East, and Canopy by Hilton, Austin Downtown.
Yes. Love them.
And then on March 29th, we are returning to Lockhart, Texas as part of our Small Town Big Pride program. You can register now to ride the bus with us for $10, or if you prefer to meet us in Lockhart, you can register for free.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay.
We had to postpone it.
I
So
know.
now there's still time to figure it out and get it on your calendar.
Yeah. Weather's going to be gorgeous this time.
Yeah.
And on March 31st, we have a couple Trans Day of Visibility events that Fiona has been working hard on. Fiona, would you like to talk to us a little bit about
I would
the
love
Trans Day
to,
of
Colton. Thank you. So, Monday, March 31st is Transgender Day Visibility. So we have a panel and film screening of the short film Transgender at War and in Love. That's 13 minutes about trans service members. Another topical conversation yet again, even though the film came out 10 years ago. So Layla Island from the film is going to be on the panel, along with, we're doing this in partnership with Equality Texas. So we really appreciate doing something with them. And then we will have a happy hour to celebrate trans visibility hosted at El Raval, which is owned by an out trans woman, Laura Friedman. So we'll be back at El Raval that evening. So yeah.
I love it.
I love it.
Yeah, it's really cool. And we
Fantastic.
invite all ERGs, all corporate sponsors, all businesses of any size. Doesn't matter if you're a member with us or not. We want to have a programming for ERGs who are probably suffering from potentially not having the budget to put on their own event and that kind of stuff. So we are giving you an event and you can host it internally at your company. So
I love it. Thank you for that.
welcome.
We also have lots of upcoming member events, including the Leadership Austin Conference, South by Southwest Conference and Festival, Equality Texas Day at the Capitol, All In for Equality. Their event is the day before our Advocacy Day.
Yes.
And as always, you can find out more about all of these events at austinlgbtchamber.com.
Wow.
I know. My finger's tired from pushing the music button.
So there was some
a lot
mention
going
of
on.
maybe taking March off. And now I'm like,
Sabbatical.
yeah,
No.
definitely not.
There's a lot going on. A lot going on. But it's important that people show up. Be sure to check out the website for all those details. Just a ton of things happening at the chamber. So be a part of it. Don't be on the sideline. As always, thank you for joining us. If you want to learn more about becoming a member of the chamber, visit us at austinlgbtchamber.com. If you want to be a guest or a sponsor, email us at info@austinlgbtchamber.com. Check out our show every Friday, wherever you get your podcasts. Thanks. We'll see you next time.